Hey everybody, it's me again, the Grey Man, back to do another reaction to a video that's been suggested to me a few times actually. A few people have suggested this one to me. This is Vox Day. I did Soda Stereo did a cover of their song Genesis, and I did a reaction to that. I think that's the only Soda Stereo song that I've done a reaction to. I did another one, Profugos, but it got blocked and I wasn't able to upload it. So I'm going to make that available to my patrons if anyone's interested in signing up to that. Yeah, but apparently that was a cover off of this, El Biblia. Is it El Biblia? La Biblia, the Bible by Vox Day, which I think means voice of God. So I don't know if that was a very religious band. I'm not too sure, but anyway, someone asked me to let's just find the viewers who asked me to react to it. A few people have mentioned it, but this one was most recently asked for by, if I can just find it, Jose Ario Rodriguez Caceres asked me to react to Vox Day La Biblia, but he didn't specify a track. I'm not going to react to the whole album because, well, maybe one at a time I will, but not all in one go. So I've gone with the very last song, Apocalípsis. Apocalípsis, which is the apocalypse, the end of everything. You know, was it seven-headed angels or something, and the serpents out of the water, and yeah. Let's just watch it and listen to it rather, and see what it's about. From 1971, apparently. Okay, here we go. It's a very interesting cover. It's just like it looks like a close-up of a piece of artwork or something. Like it's zoomed in really close on like a small corner of a painting. It looks like it's painted, doesn't it? It looks. But anyway, let's go. Wow, it's interesting. I'll say that for it. It's got all kinds of vibes going on. It's like a funky kind of bassy beat at one point, and it's got obviously like a rocking kind of bass to it as well. And there's a kind of a discordance to it. Like the first instrument, I don't know if it was the bass that started off first, but it started with a really kind of like a real kind of raw kind of vibe to the sound of it. Very like discordant, sort of like I don't know, screeching strings kind of sound to it. Like it's really kind of distortion, but yes, and that's kind of stepping up now. Like I can hear the instruments. Like I feel like I can hear the guitar coming out this year, and like this year I can feel like the bass. I think it's the bass or another guitar. But I think it's more. It sounds more bassy, and it's starting to sort of build up. It's like it's reaching a crescendo almost. Like it feels like it's getting heavier as it goes along. Like there's a deeper kind of like sound coming in from in this ear, and like then you've got the drums doing their bit all over the place as well. And it's kind of like it's one of those ones where you can listen to it a few times and concentrate on a different instrument each time, because they're all kind of doing their thing, all complementing each other, but not following each other at all. They're doing their own thing seemingly within the song, you know. And it's just it's kind of cool. It's cool. It's just like, oh yeah, I can hear that. I can hear this, and the drums are coming in and doing a bit of that. It's like it's one of those ones definitely worth a few listens, because you can pick up all the different stuff, and it feels like it's building up. Like I'm guessing the Apocalypse is like the end times chaos, so maybe they're trying to channel that a bit. Doesn't seem like there's going to be any singing, so I'm guessing maybe this is the instrumental they put to play out with, unless it's all instrumental. I don't think it is. I'm sure Genesis had lyrics in it when Soda Stereo covered it. Sorry. So yeah, this is interesting. It's building up. It feels like it's building up to a we'll see. Let's go down again now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That was magnificent. I enjoyed that. That was a good wake up. That was like the drummer was going mental at the end there, like bum 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 bum. Well, I was like, yeah, I dig it, man. I dig that. I dig that a lot. That was really cool. And in fact, I also showed it was bass and the guitar. It were two guitars, because you had like this one was doing a little solo, like little, and this one was coming with that kind of thing, like different, not quite dueling, but complementing and doing their own thing. But like hearing them, the sum of all the parts was like, yeah, that was really cool. I enjoyed that song a lot, actually. I'll have to listen to that one again. Yeah, it was kind of relaxing, but also intense at the same time. It was relaxing, like listening to all the stuff, but it was kind of like discordant as well. There was one point, it sounded like he was scraping the string, and a real kind of, and then it was like, whoa, like it was getting all heavy, like, and but it had all lots of lovely little bit of guitar apart. So like I was saying, it's like all the different parts, you could concentrate on all the different instruments individually, but all of them together, the sum of all the parts made up for a magnificent whole kind of feel, you know? And it was cool to hear them all doing their bit, especially when the drummer was going mental and like throwing everything. I think he must have had about 4 arms. He had 4 arms. And yeah, it was really pounding some interesting beats there. Like it was just cool. It's like everyone was just, it seemed like everyone was having a good time doing what they wanted to on their instruments, and like just bringing in some cool like high pitched like guitar solo at one bit. Someone else was doing like a flangey, or I don't know, wow, I'm not too sure kind of sound. I'm not a musician, so I don't know all the different terms and the different distortions that they use, but it definitely had a funky rocking vibe. And yeah, just yeah, kind of like some, I suppose you could say slightly Black Sabbath-y in some respects, but yeah, that was bluesy kind of rock, kind of quite sort of dirty sounding. Yeah, I'll go with that. I think I'll go with that. But very, very, very interesting to listen to. Very cool to check out. It had me kind of giggling like a couple of times, just like the kind of like, you know, the passion of it. Like, it's like, oh yeah, good stuff. Yeah. Anyway, that's Apocalípsis from Vox Day off their La Biblia album. That was suggested to me this time by Jose Ariel Rodriguez Caceres. He never actually asked for that particular track. He just asked for that album. But maybe I'll get around to doing some more songs off that album in the future. If you'd like me to do more songs off this album in the future, then feel free to leave me a suggestion saying so. Yeah, I enjoyed that. That was really top. I enjoyed that one a lot, actually. You can see I've got a cold, probably. I've got a bit of headache, so I feel like a bit drowsy. And like that one really kind of perked me up, you know. I was sitting there feeling a bit, and I was just like, oh yeah, yeah, yeah. It raised me up, you know. It made me feel, yeah, maybe give me a good buzz out of that track. Anyway, I'm buzzing off. I'm buzzing off now. I'm back tomorrow. Until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. If you have subscribed, if you haven't subscribed, please do. And give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. Leave a comment, anything you want to say, anything about the band, any information you want to give me, anything I got wrong, anything I got right, anything you personally feel about the track or about the band, you know, anything you want to talk about. I always try to answer any comments that I get. Anyway, until the next time, gracias por mirar, vuelva mañana para ver otro video. Bye, everybody.